fiver.
Sold.
Start things off.
Sold.
Okay.
That's a really good one.
They're very tactile. But that one, super quality, really good quality underneath that. £5. £5.
Salvage Hunters is a long-running British television series that follows antiques dealer Drew Pritchard as he travels across the UK and Europe in search of valuable and historic architectural salvage and decorative antiques. Over the years, a number of talented individuals have joined Drew in his journey, each bringing their unique expertise to the show. Join us as we tell you where the cast members of Salvage Hunters are now. Drew Pritchard has been the central figure of Salvage Hunters since its inception in 2011. Over more than a decade, he became one of the most recognizable faces in the world of antiques. He took viewers along as he traveled across the UK and Europe in search of forgotten treasures. With a trained eye and instinct for quality, Drew uncovered unique architectural pieces, vintage furniture, and decorative curiosities from country estates, industrial sites, and derelict buildings. His knowledge, charm, and no-nonsense approach turned Salvage Hunters into one of the most beloved factual shows on British television. Through the show, fans witness not just the thrill of the find, but the full process from negotiation and restoration to resale. Drew often saw the potential of them instead of just its condition. Alongside his team members, Drew breathed new life into forgotten objects, celebrating craftsmanship and history in every piece. Sadly, after 14 years, Drew is bidding goodbye to the show. He recently announced his departure from Salvage Hunters in an emotional farewell video, marking the end of an era.
And the next series of Salvage Hunters, which we shot last year and airs in the autumn, is my last.
He expressed heartfelt thanks to his team, the fans, and everyone who welcomed him over the years. While he is stepping away from the camera, Drew remains deeply connected to the antiques world. Although his Conwy shop has now closed, there's something new coming. It is safe to say that Drew's departure from the show is not a retirement, but a transition into a new chapter. Rebecca Pritchard, Drew's ex-wife, played a significant role in Salvage Hunters as the show's resident valuation expert. With a background in fashion and property development, Rebecca brought a strong business sense to the operation. She evaluated the potential resale value of items Drew brought in, helping guide decisions about restoration and pricing. Rebecca's calm demeanor and sharp insights made her an essential part of the show's early seasons. She often helped identify underappreciated pieces and proposed practical ways to increase their value. Since her departure from the show, she has remained active in the antiques industry, consulting for private clients and occasionally appearing on television. Rebecca is also an advocate for sustainable design and recycling, often speaking at industry events. She continues to be based in the UK and works with both collectors and dealers to help them maximize the value of their pieces. Despite no longer appearing on Salvage Hunters, her influence on the show's early success remains undeniable. John T. served as Drew's driver and logistical support for many years on the show. With his easygoing nature and strong friendship with Drew, T became a fan favorite. Avid viewers of the show know his role was far more than that of a chauffeur. He handled the heavy lifting, coordinated pickups and deliveries, and often provided comic relief. T's rapport with Drew brought fun to the series, and his grounded perspective balanced Drew's intense passion for antiques. After stepping away from the series, T ventured into television appearances, including Celebrity MasterChef and Antiques Road Trip. He also launched his own sustainable homeware line, T's Salvage, which emphasizes reclaimed materials and eco-friendly craftsmanship. Beyond business, T has become a patron of various charities focused on heritage preservation and vocational training and restoration trades. He remains active on social media where he shares updates on his travels, projects, and personal reflections. Craig Hughes made a name for himself as the go-to upholsterer on Salvage Hunters. His workshop was frequently featured on the show, where he transformed worn-out chairs, sofas, and other furniture into beautifully restored pieces. With a flair for combining traditional techniques with modern fabrics, Craig's work helped increase the value and appeal of many finds. Craig's attention to detail, commitment to craftsmanship, and warm personality made him a favorite among viewers. Outside the show, he operates a successful upholstery business, serving both private clients and commercial projects. He is also an educator, teaching upholstery classes and mentoring young craftspeople interested in restoration. Craig has participated in design shows and has been featured in interior magazines for his contributions to the craft. His work reflects a dedication to preserving traditional methods while adapting to contemporary tastes. Michael and Maria Start are specialists in antique automata, mechanical devices designed to mimic human or animal actions. They co-founded the House of Automata, a workshop dedicated to restoring and conserving these rare and intricate machines. Their appearances on Salvage Hunters showed their niche expertise and passion for kinetic art. Based in the north of Scotland, the Starts continue to restore automata for collectors, museums, and exhibitions. They also conduct educational demonstrations, giving audiences a chance to see these rare artifacts in action. Their work has been profiled in international media, and they have contributed to several museum collections. Their ability to understand and replicate 18th and 19th century mechanisms is both a science and an art. Michael and Maria are recognized as two of the leading automata experts in the world. Gavin Bartlett is an expert restorer best known for his work on Salvage Hunters. As one of the core members of the restoration team, Gavin brought his extensive knowledge and passion for antiques to the show, working alongside Drew Pritchard to restore a variety of historical items. Known for his calm demeanor and attention to detail, Gavin became a fan favorite as he showed his skill in bringing old and forgotten treasures back to life. Since his time on Salvage Hunters, Gavin has continued to work in the restoration industry, though he has largely stepped out of the public eye. In recent years, he has opened his own restoration workshop in the countryside, where he specializes in reviving rare antique furniture and vintage architectural pieces. Bartlett has also ventured into running exclusive restoration workshops for aspiring craftsmen and collectors, sharing his expertise with a new generation of antique enthusiasts. While not as active on television, Gavin has made occasional guest appearances at antique fairs and has been featured in restoration documentaries, offering insights into the meticulous work of preserving historical artifacts. Carl Stevenson is known for his metalwork skills, particularly with iron and steel. On Salvage Hunters, Carl tackled everything from garden gates to industrial machinery. His ability to assess the structural integrity of old metal and restore it to working order made him an essential part of the team. Carl now runs a forge where he offers restoration services, custom metalwork, and educational workshops. His background in blacksmithing and engineering gives him a broad range of expertise, allowing him to take on complex restorations that others might shy away from. Outside his workshop, Carl participates in craft fairs and heritage festivals. Showcasing traditional metalworking techniques, he is an advocate for apprenticeships and training programs in the heritage trades. Alex Webster is a woodworker who brought his expertise in joinery and cabinetry to Salvage Hunters. He was responsible for the structural repair and aesthetic restoration of furniture and architectural elements. His work was often featured during segments where complex damaged items were restored to showroom quality. Alex continues to operate a bespoke woodworking studio where he creates furniture and offers restoration services. His work blends historical techniques with modern tools, resulting in pieces that are both beautiful and durable. Alex is also involved in conservation projects and frequently collaborates with historic property restorations. He lectures on traditional woodworking techniques and has published articles on the ethics of restoration versus reproduction. Salvage Hunters has helped bring the world of antiques and restoration into the mainstream. Each cast member has played a role in promoting traditional crafts and educating audiences on the value of heritage preservation. Today, many of them continue to inspire through their work in the arts, crafts, and antiques industries. Their contributions extend beyond television, helping to ensure that history lives on through the objects they restore and the knowledge they pass on.